Gentlemen, we are live. Wednesday, January 14th, 2025. With you as always, I'm Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling, and this is the Brawl for It All tournament. This opening bout, a run back from just a couple of weeks ago on PileDriver. Brutality meets brutality. One-on-one. We got Jared, Big Lou, but this time, the stakes elevated. The Brawl for It All tournament underway. Brought to you by Big Slam Energy Drink. Give everything. The Brawl for It All gonna culminate in a three-way dance at the Blackout Premium Live event. That's January 31st. It goes down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 270 pounds, the Villain, Jared!
The Crystal Lake Killer. The asshole by nature, the top heel, the villain himself, has arrived in that prime, preferred spot, opening up the show, ready to set the tone, ready to set the bar for a violent evening of professional wrestling. Flip-flopping the workflow this week. We got PileDriver going down on this Wednesday. Tomorrow night, in PileDriver's original spot, we got the Grindhouse. And for tournament purposes only. Just let it happen. And a man trying to cement himself with that slow, methodical climb. The two-time hardcore champion, the former world's television champion, a former classic tag team champ as well, highly decorated, highly motivated, bringing one for the head. The no-nonsense New Yorker. Jared the Abyss Conklin, ready to go to war once again with the Big Bad Wolf. Yo, welcome to the show. Thanks for tapping in. What do you mean when you say new me? New year, new me? Wolfpack is back, causing mass destruction. And the Big Bad Wolf in the building.
Weighing in at 525 pounds, Lewis, the Unrelenting Champ, the Legend Killer.
Big man go boom, Big Lou. Walking in this match on a 4-fight win streak with 3 of those last 4 wins. Obvious submission with that nasty, diabolical, hanging chokehold. 525 pounds of sheer intensity. Lou riding that momentum. The former classic tag team champion, hungry like a wolf. Make no bones about it, Big Lou, ready to extend that winning streak and make his way to Blackout. Jerry, Big Lou, 1, fall to a finish and win. Underway. Big Lou turns the game, Big Bulldog, taking down the top hill. Oh, quite literally walking over the competition, that 525-pound frame, trying to concave the chest of the villain. Jerry back with the advantage, and the Abyss driving the knee. Dead in the mouth, only good for the count of 1. Big forearm smash. And now trying to choke out his competition. Jarrett wasted no time. Getting jiggy with it. Oh yeah, he's getting jiggy with it. Trying to mix up the offense. Trying to keep the big man off guard, but Lou quickly regaining the advantage. Reverse on the Irish whip. The Abyss with a big boot in the corner. Oh, and a display of strength, able to push off Lou. But quickly tied up once again. Lou gonna take the back. Working that rear waistline. Nice standing switch though. The Abyss still in the fight. Trying to get that work in. Going for the roll-up, but the poor in-ring position, they're going to force the rope break. Lou rolling the ringside, trying to reset and walking right into a big-time stomp with the exclamation point put on it. Irish whipping to the ropes, drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. And off the rebound, caught with a big boot. Lou drop. Now Conklin serving up knuckle sandwiches. All you can eat style, going upstairs. All the way up top and nobody home on the elbow. Lou trying to take the advantage. Jarrett swinging for the fences. And a wild shot, counter big time. Lou gonna drop him with the crucifix. A mouthful of turnbuckle, but Lou quickly turning the tide, trying to work the combination, but a combo breaker. And now perched out on the apron. The top heel. Lined up, ready to strike, looking for it, but the sidestep, Big Lou, still with the advantage. A hard right hand over the top rope, a devastating apron DDT, and yes, indeed, that is the hardest part of the ring. Making use of the barricade, Abyss taking flight. Looking for a bit of redemption here. Jarrett falling victim to Big Lou about 2 weeks ago, right here on PileDriver. Lou out here shaking motherfuckers out of their lunch money. And a low angle deadlift belly to belly. I won't even belly belly. Like a head to hand suplex. Back inside the ring, Lou with the advantage. And the Power gonna do it again for those of y'all who missed it the first time. Lewis now. Majin Lou. Serving him up. Big man go boom, exploding with the face wash in the corner. But a well-timed reverse with the jawbreaker, but cannot stick the landing on the forearm smash. Only good for the count of one, the ref says. Perched in position with the stance hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Could it be time? Chicken butcher neck breaker into the cover. But once again, the poor in-ring position and forcing the rope break. From back to square one. Top heel going upstairs though. The villain coming down hard. Nobody home with the elbow drop. Big Lou gonna pick up the scraps. Big Lou ready to finish him off straight up and down like 6 o'clock with the power bomb. Lou gonna do it again. Doubling down. Damn it, dude. Devastation. Here he goes. Here he goes. Lewis doing it. Smelling blood. The Red Wolf ready to feast. Gonna shake him loose. Lou. And just like that, it is all over. The Big Bad Wolf sticking to the game plan. Tried the might. The Crystal Lake Killer brought the fight. Bars.
Here is your winner, Lewis, the Unrelenting Legend Killer.
But the Unrelenting Champ Hunter, the Big Bad Wolf, Big Lou, advancing to the quarterfinal round. This man is a motherfucking menace. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. First round action. Champion versus champion, did somebody say? Man, let's get into it. Jay King, Jimmy Kane, one-on-one. It goes down. This is the Brawl for It All tournament.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 232 pounds, Jake King.
A party and a party till it's ran on through. And the Dutch Nightmare, the king of PileDriver, arrived on the scene with an RSVP. They said, hell motherfucking yeah. The two-time national heavyweight champion. The two-time and reigning, undisputed one half of the Classic Tag Team Champions. The Dutch Nightmare. Jake King.
And his opponent from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, Punk Jimmy King.
Do not adjust your TVs, folks. The World Television Champion is in the building. The Cinderella season continues. Record holding 7 Fight Night Championship defenses. The former Grand Prix champion, the reigning, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, the Prince of Punk, the one and only, the only one, Jimmy Jammy Cocaine. Oozing in confidence, bursting with momentum. It's about to go down. Jay King, Jimmy King. One-on-one action, and we underway in this opening round match. PileDriver, classic wrestling the hard way. The Black and Yellow Show. The Pride of Thursday nights. On a Wednesday, we got to give you what you need. We got to hook it up, folks. Going up top, Jimmy King with the advantage and the big corkscrew shooting star from all the way up top down to the arena floor. This man is playing no games, y'all. Oh, the moves. These dudes on it like greased lightning here this evening, folks. King, a long-time stalwart of PileDriver. Ooh, had a mixed bag of the season, but here in his final stretch, his final sprint to the finish, King trying to clean up strong here, bringing the fight, but Jimmy King has been on fire all season long. The long holdout, crossover from DSW. This man hit the ground running. Took him in the floor to find his stride, but once he found that stride him his stride no longer. King with the advantage. A stunner gonna send Jay King down the ringside. And Jimmy Jammy being chastised by the referee. King gonna take advantage of the misstep, drops down underneath after the Irish whip. Leapfrog over the top. And a crossbody with the kip up. King, he came here to fight tonight, but so did Jimmy King with the Alabama slam. God damn. Man, these dudes can fucking move. King with a boot to the midsection. The setup. Low altitude spike hurricane runner. More akin to a DDT, but not to be outdone. Jay King getting vintage with it. Irish whipping in the ref. Oh, here we go. Throwing in bones. Standing head-to-head, toe-to-toe. Gonna stand off here. Square it up. Throwing them. King. No King. No King. Man, let's go. King coming out. Oh, sorry. Coming out with the advantage. Into the cover. Only good for the count of 1. 1. Oh my God. These dudes out here moving like cruiserweights. And it all falls down Jimmy Kane with the big-time meteor. The King right back up. Right back on the offense. Kane says no. Face first into the apron. Risking it all, crash and burn. Jay King eating nothing but Mac. Kane. Gonna play the crowd a little bit. Get a bit of a well-needed rest. Ref count up to 9. Back inside in the last second. Oh. And turning the tide back in his favor. King came to fight tonight. The classic Monarch himself. Trying to bring the fight to the prison punk and doing a damn good job at it. King out here looking like season 2 King. Big time elbow drop down to the floor. That's a 15-foot fall. With the advantage, Jay King. Trying to snuff out the hopes and dreams of the only one. The one and only. Only good for the count of 2. Oh, Jimmy Kane. Had one loaded, target acquired, connected with the super kick, but only good for the count of 2. Bottom roll springboard moonsault, perfect execution, but nobody receive it. Gonna try again from the top row. Once again, nobody home. King gonna pick up the scrap. Hard form shot might do the job. Shaking off the cobwebs. Jimmy Kane, double underhook. PileDriver, delivered live. Here tonight on PileDriver. Hitting the cover for the win. Holy good for the count of 2. Praying to the punk guys. Jimmy Kane ready to close out strong here. Connecting with the super kick for the win. Holy good for the count of 2. This bloodthirsty crowd. They're hungry. They want it one more time. Oh, man. Ill-advised dive by Kane. But still with enough wiggle room. Oh, to maintain the advantage, but a well-played Superman punch by King. Might do it. Only good for the count of 2. The roll-up, with a roll-up, Jimmy Kane with the roll-up, and just like that, it is all over. Moving on to the quarterfinal round. After a fucking banger of a match, Jimmy Kane has a match lined up with none other than Big Lou himself later on this evening. That's going to go down. That's going to be, hey, matter of fact, that's a rematch. When Jimmy Kane was on his fucking incredible streak with the then Fight Night Championship. Big Lou, one of the first ones to fall to the Prince of Punk. Another rematch. See, it all comes full circle. We ain't playing with y'all. Look at that. Boom, right in the jaw. But the King showed a wherewithal, able to kick out there. And the Superman punch with Sugar on top. But King let him momentum, gravity, do his job, picking up the win via roll-up, but a win is a win. The Cinderella season continues. And an amazing matchup, bringing it home with the four-banger, Jimmy Kane. We'll see you here in a little bit, my dude. Let's keep it moving. Moving on, the heavyweights are ready to take the stage. Triple Daniel, Ronin Reaper. It is about to go down. Making that long walk. The Hitmaker. Mr. Sunshine himself.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 250 pounds.
The Voice, Triple Daniel, ready to make him sing in defeat. The Season 2 veteran, the two-time and second longest reigning hardcore champion, a former Fight Night champion. This man has made his reputation on spoiling the hopes and dreams of his fellow competitors. This man has made a reputation on humbling those who doubt the Voice. Ready to do it again from the Virgin Islands. The Voice. What was it?
My brush.
Triple Daniel.
And his opponent from your darkest fears, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Omega!
The Omega of the Order, Ronin Reaper. Breakout All-Star from Season 2. Leader and founder of the Order. This man main evented night one of last year's All-Star Classic. Now looking for another back-to-back trip to the Classic. Trying to take the road through the Brawl for it all. Two-time Grand Prix champion. Made his mark on Havoc. But it's on PileDriver, where you felt the surge. Capturing the Classic Heavyweight Championship. Establishing the Order. This man has history with the rest of the competitors in this matchup. Gonna look to use that to his advantage, ladies and gentlemen. The former Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world on a one-man mission to cleanse ALLSTAR Pro of his wicked ways. The Omega. Ronin Reaper. Hey, welcome to the show, bro. So what's up though? Y'all fucking with the arena though? Y'all fucking with the digs? Triple Daniel. Ronin Reaper. One-on-one action and we underway. Oh, Daniel coming out swinging a sidestep. Ronin Reaper caught off guard in the voice. Off to the early lead. And continuing to mount that pressure. Working them ground and pound. Serving them knuckle sandwiches. Triple Daniel. Now biting the fingers. Says all you can eat around this motherfucker. A well-timed reversal. Reaper trying to fight from underneath, trying to get back in this thing in a big moonsault press. Gonna even the tide a little bit. Kick out at one though. Daniel still got a lot of fight left in him. Back to his feet and immediately tied up. And pushed off. Reaper just showing off that strength here. But Daniel gonna take the shortcut. He'll need the midsection. And now control the collar and elbow. Gonna force his opponent back to the ropes. Referee gonna step in. And tied up once again. Vine, jockeying, scratching, clawing, full positioning here. Nobody with the advantage. Those men apprehensive, they know what's at stake here. They know how important the brawl for it all is. Irish whipping the ropes. Daniel got caught reaching in. A nice jawbreaker, and the Omega gonna take control. Said it's my time to go to work. Building up some steam here. A big clothesline in the corner. He is feeling it. Reaper with a hard right hand. Rolling the dice. Not once, but twice. Go ahead and make it thrice. Bars. In the cover. For the win, Ronin Reaper only good for the count of two. Claw hold locked in. The Omega trying to crush that cranium. But Daniel refusing to give in. Fighting back, a couple of well-played shots in the midsection. Looking for the cutter. Omega knew what time it was. Gonna counter and make him pay. Going upstairs. The ill-advised moonsault press. What were you doing? Just giving Triple Daniel the angles. Picking the double leg. Arching into the cover. Only good for the count of one. Comes down underneath. Off the rebound. Reaper dialed in though. Planted. Hooked up. Locked in. But Daniel quickly making his escape. Couple of well-placed knees in the back of the head. And now hanging a Reaper out the draw on the top rope. All you can eat knuckle sandwiches on the menu. Daniel with the head movement, trying to avoid contact there. Under the short arm clothesline. Reaper into the cover. For the win. And just what? Like that. Why? It is all over. Not, I don't know, that finish just left me kind of feeling deflated, y'all. Clothesline, G. That was not acceptable. I'm not. Good match otherwise, though. They brought the business. But a clothesline, G, he must have been drunk. His ass was drunk.
Here is your winner, the
The Omega of the Order, Ronan Reaper, moving on to the quarterfinal round in the Brawl for It All tournament. Final match in the first round of the PileDriver bracket in the Brawl for It All. Grindhouse champion Cold Steel going one-on-one with a Red Wolf on the Rampage, Shinjo.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Hit Squad from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the professional Steel.
The Steel City Assassin, the professional. Dialed in, focused. With a renewed, reinvigorated Hit Squad at his back. The former World's Heavyweight Champion, the former Classic Heavyweight Champion, and the reigning, defending, ready to cash in, Grindhouse Champion, the professional, Cold Steel. Steel. The new kid on the block. The new wolf on the prowl.
From Manila, Philippines, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Red Wolves running loose in the Brawl for It All. Big Lou picking up a win in the opening bout. Shinjo trying to join the Big Bad Wolf in the quarterfinal round. Coming in from out of nowhere. Debuting on the main roster. Just last week, Not even a full 7 days ago. Not only defeated, but tapped out reigning Classic Heavyweight Champion, Jack Graves. The threat is looming. Cry now, cry later. Shinjo. All business. Cold Steel, Shinjo, one-on-one action in this opening round match, and we underway. Steel with a short jab, catching the big man off guard, softening him up, leaving the target wide open, delivering the OG cutter. Still gonna drop the elbow. Oh, and the cave-in stomp, Steel. He came to fight tonight too. Understood the assignment. Pushed off. And tied up once again. Craig in that side headlock. Joe. But showing off that grappling prowess, Cold Steel not one to be outmatched. The only man to hold all 3 top titles on each show. A day 1 veteran. One of the pioneers here in All-Star Pro Wrestling with no signs of slowing. The coldest one with the advantage. Going up top, and another one. Trying to neutralize the threat that is Shinjo, doing a great job at it too. Sometimes the best defense, is a massive offense. Cole still knows it, but his vulgar display of strength, only good for the count of 2. Whoa, Cole Steel with the guillotine. Really mixing up the attack. The rope break saving Shinjo there, able to avoid the elbow drop. Still looking for the Gunstein. Oh shit, but Shinjo with the devastating destroyer doing damage. Off the leapfrog over the top, Steel looking for the spear. With a well-scouted Shinjo. Knew exactly what time it was, countering with a massive DDT. And gonna follow up with the Superman punch right on the button. Only good for the count of 1. But Steel firing back. A springboard front flip cutter. Back flip cutter. Big whipping the ropes and a bloody Cold Steel with a nasty spine buster, getting diabolical with it out here. And for the second time, countered. Shinjo did his homework. From all the way up top. Joe going for it. Decapitating guillotine leg drop from all the way up top. Ooh, the Cold Steel. He's a fighter. He's a brawler. Nasty half and half suplex. Steel. Oh, but Joe deceptively fast. Tornado DDT. Still with the reversal. Oh, look for the cave-in. Joe ducking underneath, countering with the spine buster of his very own. Oh, the sidewinder slam into the mat for the win. Shinjo only good for the count up two. Oh, and the punt kick. Delivering damage and devastation. Still go behind the back, reverse, drop down, DDT. Top rope, springboard, moonsault for some big, big money. For the win, Coach Steel only give the count of one, the ref says. Can he get it slapped on? Can he get him turned over? Can he get it locked in? That patented sharpshooter. Cold Steel, the professional, trying to force the tap, but Shinjo, tough as nails, still holding on. Cold Steel, third time's the charm with the stun gun for the win. Cold Steel, only good for the count of two. At this point, Steel's got to be thinking, what do I got to do to put this guy away? Is it though? Oh shit, Still missing with the elbow. Shinjo with the hope spot. But still, snuffing out that hope with some elbows to the midsection. But some indecisiveness from the Grindhouse champ. Big snake eyes in the corner. Still fired up. Big Irish whipping to the ropes. Oh, but a little over aggressive. Shinjo running right through it, gonna counter with a basement drop kick. Gonna drop the elbow. Face first into the top turnbuckle. A knee to the midsection. Still trying to keep the pressure on. But Shinjo refusing to stay down. Still looking for it. The sidestep. For the third time in the match, goes Steel going all the way up top. Into the cover. For the win. Cold Steel only good for the count of two. That's a good ass match. Kicked off. Shinjo with the advantage. Dragging Steel away from the ropes. Trying to decide on what to do next while Cold Steel makes it to his feet. Oh shit, and running right into it. A perfectly placed roundhouse right behind the ear and the elbow drop to wash it down into the cover. For the win, Cold Steel. And just like that, it is all over. Let the momentum flow. Man. What a brawl. Cold Steel moving on to the quarterfinal round. The business has no doubt been broadened. Man, that was a roller coaster right there. That was something. That was one hell of a match. Cold Steel had to pull out all the stops to shut down the juggernaut. The menace that is Shinjo. I mean, we got Cold Steel paired off with Running Reaper later on this evening. The hits just keep on coming, y'all. Oh, that was real good. That was stellar.
Here's your winner, the professional Gold Steel.
Professional about to step back to the back, get that little gash cleaned up a little bit. Cause yeah, he's got another match. Shit, might have 2 more matches. Bam, look at that 4.5 banger, bringing it home with the instant classic. And we circle back to the top, ladies and gentlemen, back to the top of the bracket. Big Lou, Jimmy Kane, part 2. Lou, in one fell swoop, can make his way to the finals and get a bit of redemption at the same time. Jimmy Kane on the verse side has the opportunity to double down in his dominance and make his way to the PileDriver finals. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 525 pounds, Louis the Unrelenting Champ, the Legend Killer.
Majin Lou went first, so that means he had a little bit of a longer rest than everybody else. Got to sit back and watch the next 3 matches. Brush up on his game plan. The Big Bad Wolf out for the 2nd time this evening. Big Lou. Still on the hunt. Big Bad Wolf. Ready to huff and puff and blow this whole motherfucking arena down. The Legend Killer, the Champ Hunter, Big Bad Majin Lou.
And his opponent from Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, Punk Jimmy Kane.
You want to talk about a meteoric rise, and you like extrapolate that times 10. That's what this man right here is doing. The true definition of do not judge a book by its cover. Jimmy Kane out here handing out L's like the Christmas gifts. Telling y'all, Jimmy Kane in the midst of a Cinderella season. Over there shattering records on the then Fight Night, now Grindhouse program. A former Grand Prix champion and the reigning World TV champ. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prince of Punk. The one and only, the only one, Jimmy Kane. Big Lou. Jimmy Kane. Part 2. And we underway. Big Lou straight to the game with a hard right hand. Rocky King gonna take the back real quick. And the quick roll of Lou trying to preserve that energy for the finals. Kane gonna turn it around. We're back to square one. Jimmy Kane with the big shotgun kick, taking down the big man in a farm smash. Hold that downstairs, Jimmy. Looking for the low altitude moonsault. Unable to hit the mark. And Lou gonna tie him up. Lou says slow the fuck down. But Jimmy Kane out here speeding his ass off. Being chastised by the ref, but no slowing down. Jimmy Kane out here trying to break speed limits. Bringing the fight right to the big bad wolf. Both of these guys coming into this match on massive winning streaks. Momentum is at an all-time high. Leapfrog over the top. Kane with the backflip kick. Barely even phasing Lou, but enough to soften him up for that snapmare driver. Just continuing to compound the offense. Jimmy Kane into the cover. Only good for the count of one. Kane in the corner. But effortlessly blocked by the big man. Lou now said it's my turn to go to work. Over the top of that deadlift suplex. Kane out of the way, trying to use the speed to his advantage, but Lou being that immovable object. Over the top, play it with the big time power bomb. Big Lou exploding with the big offense and one single move getting him right back in the fight. Damn near negating everything Kane has done thus far. And now Lou finally got that pace slowed down to a comfortable tempo. Ready to exploit. Ready to dominate, ready to impose his will on his opponent. Gonna shake him loose. Can Kane hold on? And just like that, it is all over. Big Lou took the beating. Jimmy Kane threw everything. In like 3 big moves, Lou man, I'm telling you, once Lou was able to stop the bleeding and set that base, it was all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Louis, the Unrelenting Champ, the Legend Killer.
Big Lou out here playing no games, taking no names. Big man go boom. And Big Lou about to make his way to the semifinal round, the final for this night, against the winner of this very next match. Ronan Reaper, Cold Steel, 2 former classic champions ready to mix it up. Under the bright lights, high stakes, no pressure. The winner gets the prize of facing Big Lou immediately afterwards. You're welcome. But things are about to get grim.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Omega!
Things are about to get grim because the Reaper is here. Have no fear. Ronin Reaper, slowly, methodically, making his way down the ringside. Ready to go head to head with another world-class competitor. Ready for the task. Ready to do whatever it takes to make it back to the Classic Championship and the All-Star Classic. The Omega of the Order, Ronin Reaper, ready. I know Coach still ain't get no rest at all, huh? By the time he got back, he even sat down and got some water and she didn't even finish the water. He was like, what do you mean the match is over with?
And his opponent, representing the Hit Squad from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 228 pounds, the professional Colt Steel!
Crack a cold one, because the professional is back. A sense of urgency has fallen upon the arena. Cold Steel. Will you get out of here? My bad, y'all. Ready to jump right back in the fray. Trying to go the distance tonight. It was two guaranteed top-notch, tough fights in his path. The tactical Cold Steel. Well, he's just gonna have to do what he's been doing. This man coming in this match on a 5-fight win streak, including his last win just now. The momentum is surging. Ronin Reaper, Cold Steel, one, falls to a finish. We underway. Oh, Cold Steel looking for the OG cutter. Ronin Reaper said no. In fact, let me show you how it was done. Big moonsault press. Up the springboard from the corner. The Omega getting to work early. Steel with the head movement. Working the striking game a little bit and immediately tying up his opponent. The Omega gonna force the professional back in the corner. Clean break. Gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. And now Steel forcing it the other direction. Referee gonna step in and separate him. And another clean break. Hey, hats off to you. And back the other direction we go now. Rinse and repeat. The stalemate broken. The combo broken. Oh shit, they're throwing him. Closing out strong with the combination into the cover for the win. Nice 2 count. And continuing toward the cranium. Ronin Reaper doing some head hunting here tonight. Of the springboard, the front kick, connecting hard into the cover for the win. The Omega only good for the count of 2. Some certified ground and pound. Reaper now trying to crawl into the mind of his opponent. Searching for your darkest fears, gonna roll the dice. The long kiss goodnight. Cold Steel says hell no. Hard right hand. And whipping in the ropes, looking for the spear. But Omega able to hold on. Couple of elbows, right to the temple. Ronin Reaper kind of locked in, gonna roll the dice, not once, but twice. Make it thrice. Floating into the cover with the leg hook for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Cold Steel gonna turn it around. Nice reversal on the clothesline. And the Fisherman Buster. Hold that down, says the cold one. Big Irish shoulder with the top rope. Ronin Reaper tumbling down the ringside. Cold Steel going upstairs. Taking the dive, connecting with the elbow. Center mass. Cold Steel. Outside of the ring and a slap on that patented sharpshooter. Reaper quickly making his escape. Oh, some nice back and forth here down the ringside. Still gonna make his way back inside the ring. Oh, Still gonna play to the crowd a little bit. Call lagging. Omega gonna make a pay with the side effect. Ronin Reaper in the driver's seat. Cold Steel trapped in the triangle. In the triangle. Ooh. Irish whipping in the ropes. The sidestep. Steel with the stun gun from out of nowhere. Planning into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Going upstairs. Oh, looking for the double axe handle, but Omega with a shot to the midsection. Dropping Cold Steel. Gonna follow through with a springboard moonsault press for big, big money. Now daring his opponent to stand up. Boot to the midsection. Double underhook locked in. And a face buster. Testing Cold Steel's pedigree. Ronin Reaper putting the close out here. Drop. Snatched up. Locked in, but Cold Steel refusing to give in. Shutting down every submission attempt and firing back the big half and half suplex. Still, on the springboard. Oh, missed time with the leg drop, big time. And Omega's gonna make it back to his feet first. Cold Steel, prime for the picking. The Omega. Trying to psych out his opponent. Playing some mind games here. Stalking. Oh my God! Reversals on point here. Drops down underneath. And Cold Steel says no once again. Reverse drop down DDT. The step over crossface. STF for the win. Cold Steel cannot force the tap either. Man. With the block. Look at the stun gun. Omega says no. Counter with the power slams. Jesus. Into the cover. Shoots the half for the win. Ronin Reaper. Only good for the count of 2. Planted. Locked. And just like that, it is all over. Ronin Reaper with the last-ditch effort. I knew it was going to be a brawl. I knew it was going to be a brawl. GG's all around. Yes, indeed. They was getting it. They was getting it. So many big bombs dropped throughout that match. So much resiliency. These dudes was not giving in for shit.
Here is your winner, the Omega!
Sporting those war wounds. A battered, bruised Ronin Reaper with no rest for the wicked. Because this next match, well, it's coming up next. But man, phenomenal performance, guys. Banger, banger. Well, like the old adage goes, time flies when you're having fun. Now time for the main event of the evening. The finals of the PileDriver bracket, the Brawl for It All tournament. Big Lou, Ronin Reaper have both already competed in and won 2 matches apiece. One match to lock in for the finals at the Blackout, January 31st.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 525 pounds, Lewis, the Unrelenting Champ, the Legend Killer.
The big bad wolf is back. Big Lou on the attack. And the champ hunter here in the main event, in the final round of this classic bracket in the Brawl for It All. Racking up the wins left, right, and center over the past month and a half. Lou right now looking like the man to beat on the yellow brand. The 525-pound menace representing the Big Wolves, Big Lou. Ready to close out strong here. After a night of dominant performances, ready to continue that same pattern here in this match.
And his opponent from your darkest fears, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Omega!
But standing in his way is a man who's just as hungry as he is. A man that's once tasted the gold. Is hungry for more. With no rest for the wicked, Ronin Reaper. Just minutes out from a grueling fight with Cold Steel. Back out on the stage. Back in the square circle. Ready to take on a mountain of a man in the main event. The stakes are high. The pressure is on. The time has come. The Omega, Ronin Reaper, ready to give everything. Looking to close out strong here, clean sweep this bracket of the tournament. Big Lou, Ronin Reaper, one-on-one action, and we underway, ladies and gentlemen. This is the main event of the evening, sponsored by Big Slam Energy Drink, sanctioned by ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. The winner of this match moves on to that three-way dance match to declare the winner the Brawl for It All tournament at Blackout, January 31st, Detroit, Michigan. It's so cold in the D. Lou, with mountain momentum, ready to manifest that to a victory here tonight Rolling outside the ringside to try to reset. And right back in the waiting clutches of Big Lou. Reversal on the whip. Lou. Oh, had to make it right where he wanted him, but a well-timed counter. Ronin Reaper. No, Big Lou. Stuffed. Stacked. Dropped with the power bomb. Oh shit. Oh, you already knew what time it was. Lou was about to do it. He's about to start doing the thing. Forced back to the corner. Referee gonna step in and break it up. And a clean break. Respectable. Pushed off. Running right through with the Bulldog. The Big Lou in firm control here. Reaper out of the way. Gonna try to outspeed and outmaneuver the big man. The back and forth is real here. Let's go. Big Lou with the headbutt and Ronin Reaper busted wide open. Shoots the half into the cover. To advance to the finals, only good for the count of one. Reaper with the counter. The jawbreaker. Softening up Big Lou. All the way up top with the big time cutter. In a close near fall, but Lou still got a lot of fight left in him. Planted, stacked, stuffed, locked in, Ronin Reaper. The Big Lou, unrelenting, unwilling to give. Reaper's gonna have to earn the job. Going upstairs, the Omega. Picture perfect moonsault, nails it. Into the cover. To advance, Ronin Reaper only give the count of two. Lou got the guard up, a big time counter. The whip into the ropes, the reversal on the whip. Drops down underneath. Omega with the advantage, leapfrog over the top. The hard kitchen sink. The knee, planted right in the midsection. Lou rolling out the ringside trying to reset. Ronin Reaper giving chase and caught with the spinning back elbow. Big Lou. Imposing his will. At will. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. After blooding his opponent. Majin Lou. Powering up here. Back inside the ring. Big man locked in. Looking for the milk money shaker. Oh, but it's slapped right across the face into the cover. Ronin Reaper with the ultimate sign of disrespect for the win. Only give the count of two. Nice moonsault press from up top. Double underhook locked in. The face buster. The Reaper ready to close out here. Drop. Stack. Locked in. But Lou able to kick out yet again. Ronin Reaper feeling it, feeding off this crowd, but Big Lou says hell no. The deep arm drag. Lou really mixing it up. Only good for the counter, too. Big Irish whip into the ropes. Ronan Reaper counter on the clothesline. Irish whip of his own. Lou out on the apron, but a big counter. The floor smash. Omega rocks. Big Lou got his opponent stuck. And hung up the draw on the top rope. Oh shit, hooked him up! Hooked him up! Ronan Reaper for the win! Only good for the counter too. Yo! Off the counter. Reverse DDT. Big Lou trying to pick himself back up. Ronan Reaper. Fired up here. Going upstairs yet again from a high wind distance. Reaper ready to strike. Well, the iron is hot. The drop kick landed. And he is feeling it. Of the springboard, but the sidestep and Lou. An errant opportunity. Oh, the throat slit gesture. Big Lou out of the apron. Slingshot spear delivered from the 525-pound menace, but kicked off. The Omega, Ronan Reaper, with a hard right hand. Hooked him up, dropped him. There's two. Trifecta complete into the cover. For the win, Ronan Reaper, just like that. It is all over. The Omega of the Order, Ronan Reaper, with a clean sweep on the evening. Moving on to the finals. At Blackout, joining Damian Briggs, another familiar face. Now tomorrow, we got the Grindhouse bracket. The winner of that is going to join them two. Definitely good game all around. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. PileDriver bracket complete, ladies and gentlemen. The brawl for it all. Give everything. And continuing to give is what they do. The Dark Horse wins the night.
Here is your winner, the Omega!
Congratulations, Ronan Reaper. And a banger. Instant classic to close out the show. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, y'all, that's it. That's the show. We will see you all tomorrow night for Grindhouse bracket of the Brawl for It All. So until then, until next time, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.